Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Dave. On this channel I do lots of shopping hauls. It's mainly been Tesco hauls at the moment, but I do have some hauls in other places planned. But today it's our weekly shop at Tesco. So let's have a look and see what the best offers are in Tesco this week. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these pumpkins. So you might think I'm a bit early with buying these pumpkins, but these are 69p each at the moment. So I think that's a bit of a bargain. And people have been saying that there's a shortage of pumpkins this year. So I was like, do you know what? Just get them now. They can live on the side as a little ornament, can't they? And then before we carve it out. But yeah, I think at 69p, these are an absolute bargain. And they did have some other ones, different sizes at different prices. But for us too, this is just a bit of fun. So yeah, 69p ones are perfect. I've got two of these broccolis. I'm going to be making a soup, so I'm using these together with these sliced leeks. Normally I wouldn't bother buying the sliced leeks, but these are on offer with Clubcard Prices for 75p each. So I thought, why not? Save myself a little bit of time. And I think it'll probably work out slightly better value for money because I haven't got to chop any of the leeks off. I've got 4 different types of protein shakes here. Now I'm hoping that the Arla ones, one of my Clubcard challenge targets is with Arla, and it said with milk and yogurt. Whether they're going to include this, who knows? I'll find out though. So following on from that, I've also got the Arla yogurts just here, the protein yogurts. I've doubled up on all of these yogurts here. And the Gym Kitchen was also one of the Clubcard challenges for me. So we've gone with a few different flavours of these, and we often buy these, so we should do quite well on these challenges without really having to put too much effort in. And then I've still got some smoothie mix to use up, so I've just got this to put in. I've just gone for the cheap brand of that one. Moving on to some of the other Clubcard offers. So this Comfort, I'm about to knock everything over. So it's one of the huge Comfort ones here. These are currently on offer. They're down to £3.95 rather than £4.75. And these last ages. My biggest issue is it doesn't stay in our cupboard where we put the detergent. So I have to put it in under the cupboard under the stairs. But you know what? To save a bit of money, it's not that much of an inconvenience. Now, I'm really excited to try this. You might think I need to get a bit of a life, but there we go. So this is, like, I've never seen this in the shop before, and it's on offer with Clubcard Prices down to £3.50 instead of £7. Now, I'm not sure that I would be paying £7 for it, but it says it's good for sensitive skin and it's plant powered, so I'm guessing that's better for the environment. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to trying it anyway. I've just gone for the cheap shampoo. I mean, both me and my husband don't really have any hair. This will probably last us about 6 months and we really don't need anything fancy. So yeah, we just go for the cheap one in the shop really. And also 1 bottle of Listerine. This is also one of my Clubcard challenges that I'm heading towards. And these are on offer, £2.25 instead of £3.70. I mean, I'm not sure who's paying £3.70 for it, but £2.25 I think is a decent price. Moving on to some of the meat that I've got in this shop. So I've got these 950 gram packs of chicken breast. These are normally £6.25, but at the moment they're on offer for £5.50 with Clubcard Prices. I don't know if we actually need all of this with this weekly shop, but it doesn't really matter because any that I'm not going to use, I'm just going to bag it up into bags of 2 in the freezer and then pull it out as and when required. I've also got a packet of bacon here. Again, a special offer, £2 instead of £2.25. It's not a huge saving, but I'll take it. I actually need this for recipes that we're cooking during this week. But even if not, while it's on offer, you may as well buy it and just put it in your freezer. Take it out the night before you're having your bacon sandwiches. Buy it while it's cheap, why not? No particular special offer on these toilet rolls here. But we just really like these toilet rolls. They're £8.65, I think, off the top of my head. Around about that figure anyway. But they're double rolls, so I feel like they take up less space. And this lasts us for ages. So, yeah, we just tend to stick with what we know with the Tesco ones. And they're fine. So, I've also got one of the big boxes of Diet Coke. Now, we have both recently given up. We used to drink 3 cans of pop a day. We've recently given that up. So we're hardly drinking any. Really, if we do it, if we take them away with us, or we have them with alcoholic drinks, which again is also once in a blue moon. We're not very big drinkers, so this will last us ages. And it's also on offer £7.50. So this is £7.50 instead of £11. Now you tend to find, if you're not fussy, that either the Pepsi or the Coke Zero or whatever, some things tend to be on offer. Now at the moment the Coke Zero is not on offer, which is my preference, but I'll go with the one that's on offer, thank you very much. I've only got one frozen bit here, so yeah, the Groves Harvest Garden Peas. So these are going into a recipe, but we're currently in the process of working down our freezer because we want to go to the food warehouse. So yeah, I'm going to do a food warehouse haul. If there's anything in particular you'd recommend us trying from the food warehouse, then please let us know in the comments below, because I'm really excited about going back there. They always do loads of different things. Then I've got a big bag of baking potatoes here. I think for recipes or whatever this week, I needed about 5 or 6. I thought, oh, do you know what? It's just easier to get the bigger bag. But I am fairly good. If we have any left, I'll chop it up and make some mash and freeze it. Same with the sweet potatoes that I've got here. Sometimes what I'll do is literally just mix the baking potatoes and the sweet potatoes into like a mash, put it in the freezer, and you've got a ready-made kind of side dish for another day. Talking of which, I also put the carrots in it. It's all hidden veg, isn't it? So yeah, and just uses things up. I hate food waste, so if there's a way that I can kind of make things up, I'll always do that. Not very exciting, but I've got 4 loose brown onions this week. I've also got some spring onions. I can't even remember what they're for, but we always tend to buy them. And then I've got a few different types of mushrooms going on here as well. Now the chestnut mushrooms are on offer this week with Clubcard Prices. These are down to 89p. So I've gone with those. But then I needed baby button mushrooms for an actual recipe, so I've had to go with those. And then I needed like a big packet of the mushrooms, so it was either buy one of these or 2 of the smaller packets of chestnut mushrooms, but I've just gone with this one this week. We always need milk, don't we? So I've got 2 of the 4-pinters for this week. And then different cheeses. These are on offer. Again, they tend to be on offer for like a while, don't they? But these are 2 bags for £4. I really enjoyed this when we had this recently, so I've had to get another packet of this. So what I might do is when we're doing homemade pizzas, do a bit of a mixture of the 2. Yeah, see how that goes. I've got a reduced fat butter pack, their La Pack rip-off. Now I've tried the different rip-offs from various supermarkets, and I do think that the Tesco one is probably the best out of all of them. So yeah, if you haven't given this one a try, then I would recommend giving it a go. Obviously La Pack is so expensive, it tends to be one of the things we have at Christmas. And some of the supermarkets often have it as a loss leader, don't they? So we just go in there and grab a few and get stocked up while it's on offer. Got these gala apples, so if you've watched any of these videos before, you know I'm not particularly fussy on what apples I have. So these ones are on offer this week for £1.20 instead of £1.70. So I've gone with these ones, yeah. Couple of loose bananas here, so yeah, not particularly exciting there. And then I've just gone for 1 green pepper that's going in a recipe. I actually needed 2, but last time I had to buy a packet of 3 peppers that I didn't necessarily need. So I chopped one up and frozen one rather than waste it. So yeah, I've got 1 fresh one and 1 frozen, I'm sure it'll be fine. And then 1 garlic bulb. We've got some seedless grapes. Now, none of the grapes are on offer this week, actually, but I really fancied some, so I just ended up paying full price for them. I do sometimes find, though, that they almost work out as slightly better quality when they're not on offer. I've got a Primula cheese here, so this was also on offer. I think it was like save a third or something like that. Now, we don't eat this, but we put this in the dog's conger on his licky mat, just as a little treat for him. And I've got 2 packets of the miniature cheese this week. That's because these were on offer as well. So these were on offer. They were £1.50 instead of £2.10. And they tend to have a decent date on them. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, so December. So there's a couple of months date on them. They'll definitely be eaten by then. Some of these polos, I just tend to put them in my work bag so that if I feel like I need a mint at work, I've got some. And then this was the only sub actually for this week. So I normally have the vitamin C with zinc, and these are on 3 for 2 with Clubcard Prices, so I always buy the 3 if I'm buying them. They sent 1 with zinc and 2 with just normal vitamin C ones. Not a big problem. I mean, I don't know what the zinc does, but oh well, I'm sure I'll survive perfectly fine without it. A Worcester sauce. I love Worcester sauce. I do prefer Lee and Perrins, but the price difference is considerable between the two. And this is a perfectly good alternative, I find. I've got a white wine vinegar. That's going in one of the recipes I'm cooking this week, a chicken chasseur, so I'm looking forward to that. Last time when I made the spag bowl, I made double portions. So we've got a portion in the freezer to have at some point later on in the week, but we had no pasta left to go with it. Now, I know you're probably thinking, why are you having it with like penne pasta instead of spaghetti? Spaghetti just does my head in. It ends up all over my clothes, so I just cook it with this whole wheat pasta instead. Now, the posh ones are not on offer, so I've had to go back to the Tesco basic pizza bases, but they're perfectly fine as well. And I've got these spicy chorizo slices. They'll be going on top of this pizza. I've already got the sauce and everything else that's needed for it, so that's all good. Going a bit sideways here, but I've got some parsley. I needed that from a chicken chasseur recipe that I'm doing this week. Now, with the parsley, it often works out better to get parsley in shops like Home Bargains and B&M. They don't have a full selection of spices, but this is one that they do. And it's like less than half the price. However, I'm not going to one within this week, so it wasn't worth the hassle to go out of my way for, so I've just added it into the Tesco shop. But when I do go to Home Bargains and B&M, I do tend to stock up on that kind of thing. Chopped tomatoes, it's going in that chicken chasseur again. And of course, my trusty mixed size eggs, which work out at better value for money. So that concludes this week's shop. I mean, that was the easy bit talking about what I've brought. I've actually got to go and put it away in the cupboards now. I can't bear it, but you know what? It needs doing. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I've got Tesco hauls coming up. I've got Bath and Body Works hauls coming up. I've got Food Warehouse that I'm going to do. And I'm also going to try some different supermarkets as well as Home Bargains, B&M. So if you're interested in that, press the subscribe button. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.